From the GNR Lies release, that is Guns N' Roses with One in a Million, the song that did not make the box set because Guns N' Roses, the most dangerous band ever, were too big of a pussy to allow that politically incorrect song be a part of the box set.
Yeah, how dare you play it? I'm surprised there's not a lawsuit filed against you for playing it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Axl Rose, even though he's been kind of a maniac over the last 30 plus years, he's become a real, liberal, libtard activist.
Yeah.
And it's just like, dude, you know what? You guys are supposed to be the most cutting edge, most dangerous, most out of control. And you're over there making comments about shitbag politicians and vote blue and Donald Trump is a racist. And since when are you the judge of that? You're the guy who sang One in a Million.
Yeah. You're the guy that we have the word nigger on record.
Yeah.
On,
so the thing is it's been recorded 30 plus years ago. So you got no room to talk about anything.
Well, now it's not on the official box set because it was...
Yeah, whatever.
It was a mistake. It was a mistake.
Yeah, whatever. It's still on recording. I just played it. We heard you utter the word nigger.
Yeah.
Because that's such a horrific word.
How dare you?
Yeah. Well, I kind of played that song leading into this segment here.
Okay.
Because once again, and this is where social media comes into play again. So if you guys girls are on social media, just get off of there.
Right.
Just get off of there. Because again, this is just a way of destroying everybody's lives. It is. It really is. It probably is the worst thing that has happened to us as a society.
Probably.
And the thing is everybody with their smartphones and their cell phones and uploading to social media and pointing everybody out and, oh, look at this guy. He's a racist. Oh, he's a bigot. He's a homophobe. He's a xenophobe. Look at this guy. Oh, look at him. This is all we hear now. This is what qualifies as quote unquote news these days.
Yep.
I see these headlines all the time. So-and-so did something or another, and Twitter demands an apology.
Yeah, Twitter demands it.
Twitter demands it. Mm-hmm. Who's Twitter?
Yeah. And who cares what Twitter has to say?
Yeah. So-and-so did this or that, and it went viral, and Facebook demands that this person be fired.
Do they?
Really? Facebook demands that? Twitter demands?
Right.
Since when did these entities become beings?
Beats me.
Yeah, I don't get that at all.
Yeah, people put way too much stock in it.
I know, but that's where they live their lives now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, this past week was the midterm elections. And it's just amazing to me that your vote basically defines you as a person.
Yeah, it does.
If you voted for this candidate, you're a racist.
That's right.
You're a bigot. You're a this. You're a that.
Mm-hmm.
I sent you over a story. I'm not going to read the whole story, but it's just amazing to me that people cannot vote on the issues.
Right.
They have to vote by skin color.
Yeah, of course.
Now, this candidate in Florida who was running for the governorship down there, Andrew Gillum.
Gillum, yeah.
Black guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's the mayor down there in where is it? Savannah?
Somewhere.
I think one of those, not Savannah, Georgia, but he's a mayor down there. I can't remember what city he's the mayor of. But
okay.
But his city is steeped in crime and drugs and corruption, and he's under investigation and this and that. Right. And his platform is basically and I'm not trying to make this whole political, I'm just trying to point out some of the issues that maybe you as thinking voters, if you lived in Florida, why you would not vote for this guy.
Okay.
Florida does not have a state tax.
Right.
Much like Nevada. I don't think Texas has a state tax.
Right.
But this guy wants to turn Florida into a sanctuary state, for one thing.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
So that's one thing. Then he wants to institute a state income tax.
Yeah.
One of the things that we as working people or as capitalists, we try to do is we try to minimalize whatever taxes we have to pay.
Right.
So anybody who lives in Florida, you would think, hey, I don't have to pay any state income tax because I live in Florida. Well, this guy comes along and says, hey, you know what? As a Florida governor, if you elect me, I'm going to institute a state income tax to pay for this sanctuary state.
Yeah.
And you go, you know what? I don't agree with that. I'm not going to vote for you.
Yeah. I don't really want to take a 25 to 40% fucking pay cut.
Yeah, exactly. So those are just a couple of issues or things that this guy proposes. Well, this guy lost the governorship in the voting in the race.
Okay.
So here's the headline: the day after the elections.
Okay. What paper or publication?
This is Esquire.
Okay.
Esquire magazine.
Sure.
So instead of this guy losing the governorship because of his positions that he takes, this is the position. Ron DeSantis beats Andrew Gillum in another triumph for America racial resentment. So basically, this is saying people didn't vote for him because he's a black guy.
Yeah, sure.
That's the reason. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? If I lived in Florida, I would not vote for him because he's a black guy.
Yeah.
I don't want to have a state income tax. I don't want my state to be a sanctuary city. I want a border wall because he was anti-border wall. He was open borders guy.
Okay.
So those are issues for me as a voter. I would go, if this guy is for all those things, I'm not going to vote for him.
Right.
But according to Esquire, it's a triumph for American racial resentment.
Oh, good.
You didn't vote for him because he's black.
Think what you want.
Yeah, but that's the narrative these days.
I know, and this is why people have to hold on to their position and not be fucking intimidated by the fucking words that people throw at you.
Yeah.
You have to look at Esquire and say, yep, if you say so, fuck you.
Well, but the thing is, I'm going to use you as an example. You are trying to wean yourself off of social media, but there were days during the 8 years of the Obama administration that you went round and round and round with your followers about the reason you don't like Obama is because he's a black guy. Not because of his positions.
Yeah.
Not because of his unconstitutional behavior. It's because he's a black guy.
And what was always my answer? Yep, I'm a racist. Now what you got? I used to always just say that. Yeah, I'm a racist. Okay. By your definition, I'm a racist. So answer about the fucking issue now. Who cares?
Yeah. So anyway, to see those kind of stories, it wasn't surprising to me, but it's just getting old and tired.
Of course.
Just wheeling out the racist shit every time. Well, you didn't do this, or you voted for this guy, or you did this because you're racist and you have white privilege and blah, 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 blah. This is the reason you need to get off your social media sites. Because they're just exacerbating and fueling this quote-unquote, this issue all the time with it's racist, it's racist, it's racist.
Well, but the interesting thing, though, dude, is much like in the 2 years ago election, was that 16?
16
16 election, All the polls said it was going to be blue wave. And what happened? Not a damn thing. Slight change in position, but it was hardly blue wave, because people are getting away from fucking making their positions known anymore. People are avoiding that. And it's getting more and more to that point where, dude, I will never tell anybody what I'm voting now. I just won't. I don't care. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you say. You're not, and this is my honest opinion on everything now, is I say what I'm going to say here, but when I actually get into the polling thing, that's when I'm going to vote. And I'm going to vote, whatever I decide on that minute.
Right.
I'm not going to fucking take anybody else's words into my brain and try to make any kind of thought of, well, what's in the best interest for anybody but myself. I've just adopted a new way of just being incredibly selfish for myself.
Of course.
And that includes my opinions, what I do, how I make money, where I make money, everything. Who I surround myself with. If there's not a selfish reason for me to do it, then I'm not going to do it. Fuck you. I hate fucking society now.
I do too.
And these stories that you read just reinforce it. Esquire magazine, suck my dick.
Exactly.
You don't fucking dictate. If I lived in Florida, I would have voted against this guy, a white guy, a red guy, an Asian, whoever that was saying that I now have to pay a state tax. Fuck you. Fuck you and your taxes, no matter who you are. Any politician at any office, anywhere. If you're saying to raise taxes, I'm saying fuck you.
Right.
Every time I'll vote. If the Republican guy in Ohio was about raising taxes, guess what? I'm voting for the other guy.
Of course.
I don't care if it's Obama is the other guy.
Yeah,
I'd vote for Obama.
Yeah, you vote for the issue, not, well, he's a black guy. I'm not casting a vote for him.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep as much of my money as I can.
Exactly.
But I don't want to pay anybody else anything. It's not worth it. Why am I working to pay for something else? Fuck off. Fucking hate people.
I agree. Well, anyway, getting back to the whole election thing.
Mm-hmm.
A Mississippi nurse got fired after a photo of him was shown voting in a racist T-shirt.
Okay.
This guy was not on duty. He was at the polling place. He's voting. Okay. Somebody snaps a picture of him because I'll agree that maybe it wasn't well thought out about wearing the shirt that he was wearing.
Okay.
But the fact is this guy was on his own time going to the polling place to vote. Okay. Somebody takes his picture and decides they need to send it to his employer.
Sure.
See, this is the people. These are the activists. I need to take this upon myself to stop this person.
Mm-hmm.
You may not be required to dress up on Election Day, but it turns out that you could lose your job if you wear an offensive T-shirt to the polls.
What'd the shirt say?
Well, it was a Confederate flag.
Okay.
And it had a noose on it.
Oh, Jesus.
And all it said was Mississippi Justice. I mean, it was a stupid choice, I agree. But, it's not like he wore it to work.
Right.
He was out at the polls, he was voting. Somebody snaps his picture and decides, I'm going to send this to his boss.
Yeah, well, you have to realize in today's world, man, you can't do it.
I agree.
I'm not thinking he's wrong, but do whatever you want. But you know what? There's a consequence to the action.
True.
Now his recourse should be is he should now sue his company, which I would hope he does. I would hope he sues the company and says there's nothing illegal about this. There's nothing hate speech about this. And there's nothing, and I didn't do it on company time. And show me a morality clause that fucking says I can't fucking sport a Confederate flag. And if you can't, then fucking pay me. And take your $200,000 and get the fuck out of there.
Right.
That's what he should do.
A Mississippi man lost his job this week after a photo spread virally. See, again, I'm putting this out on social media. He shouldn't be allowed to wear a shirt like that.
Yeah, how dare he?
Because I disagree with it, and I'm offended and outraged.
Yeah, shocked.
Yeah. A Mississippi man lost his job this week after photos spread virally showing him voting on a Tuesday while wearing a T-shirt featuring a Confederate flag and a noose. It read, Mississippi Justice. People identified the man as Clayton Hickey, Hickey.
Mm-hmm.
It later came out that Hickey was a nurse at a Regional One Healthcare, and the nonprofit tweeted on Wednesday that it had investigated the photo. The following day, it confirmed on Twitter
Well, that's good.
that the employee pictured had been fired.
Well, that's good.
As of today, November 8th, 2018, we have completed our investigation, and what we learned led to the termination of the employee in question. Regional One Health holds employees to a high standard, one tweet read.
Pal.
I'm so
That's my
sick.
Twitter.
I'm so sick of everyone doing all their business on social media.
Well, I'd just like to. I'm going to help the cause here in the chat room. If you would like to buy that same shirt that this fine gentleman had, you can buy it in hoodie form right here. Same exact shirt. At motif.com.
Okay.
And it's called the Clayton Hickey, Mississippi shirt.
Yeah, there you go. There's a picture of him right there.
But they have a hoodie and they call it the Clayton Hickey.
Yeah, because he got fired. He's a martyr now.
Good for that. Smart by these guys.
Yeah, he's a martyr.
Don't you think they've sold 100 of these?
Oh, easily. Because there's people who think like you and I and go, you know what? Fuck those people.
Exactly. That's fucking hysterical.
So you took away my livelihood because I chose to wear. Maybe it wasn't the best choice, but it was a choice, and he was on his own time and doing his own thing. And somebody, look at that guy. We need to take his livelihood away because it's offensive.
Mm-hmm. I'm so glad that I don't have any morality clause in my contract. I don't think I would do well in the corporate world these days.
No. The thread went on to say, we are committed to upholding our mission to provide compassionate care and exceptional service to all. Okay, so this guy couldn't do his job efficiently? Is that the deal? I don't treat black people because obviously the Confederate flag is a black thing.
I don't think it's the Confederate flag that's the problem.
Oh, you think it's the noose?
I think it's the noose.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing here, but I'm thinking the imagery of lynching black people is more.
But where does it indicate black people?
Well, because, dude, there hasn't been in this country. There's not been a rash of fucking lynchings of white people.
Oh, I gotcha.
I'm not saying. Look, me personally, I'm not offended by it. I just think it's fucking dumb.
When was the last time there was a report of anybody being lynched in this country?
Wait a minute. There was a lynching on The Shield, season 6.
That was on TV.
It must have happened.
Okay. When was the last actual lynching reported here in the U.S.?
Last lynching in the United States. Let's see what we come up with here. The lynching of Michael Donald of Mobile, Alabama in 1981
Really?
was one of the last lynchings in the United States.
Okay.
Several Ku Klux Klan members beat and killed Michael Donald, a young African-American man, and hung his body from a tree. So there you go, 1981. That's a long time.
All right. So did he die from the lynching, or did he die from the beating and then they lynched him?
I think they just hung his dead carcass up.
Okay.
That's what it sounds like.
All right. This includes fostering a safe and protected work and care environment for all. Behaviors contrary to these principles are unacceptable and will not be tolerated. So did this guy wear the shirt to work?
No, but he probably has a morality clause.
Oh.
This is where everybody's getting fucked these days. They're signing these morality clauses.
Okay.
And that's where they're getting fucked over with their jobs. You know, they're supposed to be fucking crystal clean forever.
I guess.
What's amazing to me is that if this guy didn't wear a stupid T-shirt, but he was a meth head, they'd fucking have to keep him and try and get him treatment.
Right.
But the fact that he put something stupid on his fucking shirt, he has to be fired, so fired.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Although a few social media posts erroneously claimed that Hickey was a poll worker, he was simply just casting a vote.
A poll worker?
Yeah. He was just simply casting his own ballot in Olive Branch, Mississippi on the Tennessee border. However, he is a former cop. Rashad, whom BuzzFeed News identified only by his first name, saw Hickey wearing the shirt and shared the photo with a friend who later posted it on Twitter.
Yeah, pal.
Yeah.
You know.
Look at this guy. Look at him. Just look at him. Find out who he is and where he works.
Right.
He needs to have his livelihood taken out from under him.
Got it. I'm sending it now. Hold on. Healy, don't go anywhere. I'm going to send this to Twitter.
Right.
Okay, it's sent. Let's see if he gets fired. So fired. Idiots.
Again, the social media.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw him, I wanted to say something. What were you going to say to him?
Yeah, how about this? But you didn't have the guts.
Yeah.
How about that, you fucking dumb bitch? If you were really that fucking upset, then say something.
Yeah. What were you going to say to change this guy's mind?
Yeah, but I don't even want to go to that part. Here's the real question. Instead of having the balls to fucking go up to this guy and go, you know what? That fucking shirt is really offensive to me. Instead of having the balls to do that, this dummy takes a fucking photo and then just does the coward's way out. I'll just take a picture and then I'll put it on social media.
Right.
Someone will recognize him. You fucking coward. I hope you die in a car accident.
Yeah, pal.
Fucking jizzbag. Fucking cowards all need death.
Of course.
Fucking A. Doesn't have the balls to stand up to this guy. What an ass.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a guy or a girl?
It's a guy.
It's a guy. What a pussy.
Faggot.
Yeah. Go up to him and say, dude, what's up with the fucking shirt? And then if he fucking wants to do something, then do something. Handle it. You're so fucking down with your cause that you got to fucking stand up like a man, then stand up like a man, not a bitch. I'm going to stand up like a man. I'm going to stand up to this fucking asshole.
I'm posting this.
Got him.
I'm posting this to Twitter.
Yeah, man. This is going to my Facebook page right now. Holy shit, I'm going to show him, this fucking asshole. How dare he wear something that I don't like.
Exactly.
Got him.
Get this. When I saw him, I wanted to say something, but my mom was like, don't say anything.
You fag.
Because he lives in his mom's basement.
You fag. Did mommy hold your hand while you walked into the polling booth? Let's go, Johnny. Let's go in. Now you go over there to your side and I'll go over here to mine. Let's meet back here in 5 minutes after we cast our blue wave. Shut up, you queer. Jesus.
So don't say anything. So I took a picture and I posted it on Facebook.
Yeah, 'cause I'm tough. I'm a real man.
I posted it on Facebook.
Let me tell you how manly I am. I didn't just take a picture. It was in HD so that you could see who he was.
Right.
No SD for me. I'm all man.
Right.
What a bitch. This fucker better not be identifying as male. Fucking queen.
His name is Rashad. Rashaud. Rashad.
Yeah, sure. Should be Rochelle, you fucking queer. Jesus Christ.
He has since deleted the post.
Ooh, good. After you fucking took the guy's job, I hope Rochelle gets fucking sued too.
Yeah. He went on to explain how shocked he was to see the shirt at the polling place.
Are you allowed to take photos within a polling place?
I don't know. I really don't know the answer.
I mean, I don't know that I don't know that that's even legal.
I clandestinely took a photo of this guy.
What a dick.
While the community was gathering to elect their next government officials.
Shut up.
It's crazy. They try to say the rebel flag is not racist, but to have a noose on the rebel flag, it's like, what are you trying to say?
See, and that's what I said.
Rashad said, it just shocks me that people feel, here we go, that's the whole thing. We feel it's okay to come out in public like this. I was kind of shook up.
Were you?
Were you shook up?
Yeah. So shook up you couldn't confront this guy like a man.
Yeah. Who are these people who are so upset and shook up and shocked and outraged by something like that? Who are these people?
In my world, they're known as pussies.
Yeah, but who are these people? I gotta know one. I want to know one.
Well, dude, you date them.
I don't know so much about that.
They're all in their early 20s.
Ugh.
I guarantee you Rashad is the fucking 20-something of his mom. Guarantee you. Is there a picture of Rashad?
No, there is not.
Yeah, conveniently that photo didn't surface.
Of course not.
You know, what a bitch. You know, just bitchy, man. Just fucking, ugh. I hate this guy and everyone like him.
Right.
You can't fucking stand up for it, then shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Axl Rose said it best. Immigrants and faggots.
They make no sense to me.
Right. Faggots.
Yeah.
All right, here's another one.
Phil, Jesus. I'm not going to read that. That's racist.
I don't get it. Well,
You don't get what he said, or you don't get...
No, I saw what he said. I just don't get the attitude these days.
Yeah, me either.
I just don't get it.
Me either.
I saw stuff like this growing up,
Mm-hmm.
and I just, I just kind of shrugged my shoulders and walked on and did my business.
Yeah.
It never even occurred to me like, oh, I got to get that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm offended.
I would never think to take a picture and go tattletale on somebody.
Yeah.
I was taught through some horrific beatings as a first grader not to tattle.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember this one kid, this fucking kid, his name was Paulie Massara. And I really liked his girlfriend. This is 7th grade. And this fucking kid beat the shit out of me on the bus, on the school bus. He came and he smashed my fucking face into the fucking window on the bus like 4 or 5 times. And when I got off the bus, my fucking face was just pouring blood. And I came in the house, and my mom caught a look and was like, "What happened to you?" Nothing. Nothing. I knew better. You didn't tattle. You didn't tattle. You know what I did? I went in the bathroom, fucking held a towel over the shit till it stopped bleeding. Wiped it off and done. That's what you did. Now, Oh, let me take a picture of this guy.
I'm a keyboard warrior.
I'm a badass with the fucking 140 characters. Shut up. Queer.
This has got to go on Facebook immediately.
Yeah, just a jizzball.
Ugh.
Hate this guy. Nothing but hatred for Rashad.
Faggot.
Yeah, what a queer.
All right, here's another one.
All right.
And again, I'm always curious about the verbiage that's used with these things.
Mm-hmm.
Customers are, and this in quotation marks, utterly disgusted
Oh, boy.
by bar's Halloween display seemingly representing a lynching.
All right, well, I might be disgusted with that too, but go ahead.
It's a Halloween display.
Is that Rashad there in the chat?
I have no idea. I didn't see his picture, so I have no idea what he looks like.
I think if that guy was not as white as that guy, that could be Rashad. That could be Rashad's white twin.
Yeah.
It could be Rashad for all I know. I've never encountered a white guy named Rashad.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So you got what? A lynching and a nativity scene?
Yeah.
What?
No. Halloween decoration.
Oh, Halloween. I was thinking nativity scene. I was like,
No,
God damn.
Halloween.
Okay.
Halloween was just a week or so ago.
Yeah, okay.
A Pennsylvania bar came under fire this week for a Halloween display showing a mask hanging from a noose, which the bar owner claims isn't racist.
Okay.
The decoration apparently wasn't taken down immediately after Halloween. I guess there's a moratorium there.
In fact, it'll be up till Easter.
Yeah. Kickstand Bar and Restaurant in Elizabeth, Pennsylvania seems to have deactivated its Facebook page.
Oh, boy.
But the bar owner, Skip Riggle,
Skip Riggle!
that's his name, Skip Riggle,
Good Lord.
told the media that the mask, which he described as red, came with a noose at Party City. He bought it at Party City.
Okay.
It came that way.
All right.
Where
So
he said he bought it.
All right.
It's a devil mask, Riggle said. We hung it up with our Halloween decorations, and we took them down. Okay, here's where you're going to get outraged.
Okay.
Ashlyn Breyer, who put the bar on blast on Twitter.
Okay. On blast.
Yeah, they put the bar on blast.
Mhm.
She saw it differently.
Did she?
This is my opinion,
Yeah, pal.
because my opinion overrides all.
That's right.
Because I'm the offended one here, so I have the power.
Mm-hmm.
According to them, it represents the devil, she wrote.
Okay.
According to me, because I'm the important one in the room,
Customer's always right.
it's racist.
But the mask is red.
Well, she found it offensive
Okay.
because she's a social justice warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Jasmine Mall, who goes by Bella Babi.
Wait a minute. Her name is Jasmine Mall.
Yeah.
She goes by Bella Mami.
No, Babi. It's Baebee. On Facebook, Bella Babi, BB, I guess it's baby, like baby, like Baby, but it's elongated, so it's Baebee, baby.
B-A-E?
Yeah,
like-
Baebee.
Oh, like your bay, like that fruity fucking bullshit that the millennials say.
Yeah.
You my bay. Oh, there she
Yeah, of
is.
course, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm looking at her now.
On Facebook,
Mm.
She stormed out of the bar, and the whole town erupted because of the shock and the outrage and the lightning and the bolts and the thunder because Baby was offended.
Bella Baby. That's Bella Baby.
Yeah, that's it.
Yuck.
Kill her.
All right.
She should be just killed. Serves no purpose. She stormed out of the bar when she saw the display. Is that really? Did she storm out of there? She saw this display and she just went storming out.
Look at that.
Exactly. Who gets that upset over shit? Seriously.
Cannot imagine.
I can't even begin to imagine this.
Yeah.
She called it absolutely disgusting.
That's right.
In a video she took at the kickstand bar and
Wow,
posted it on Facebook.
Well, thank God we had someone like her on the ready.
Again with the smartphones, and I have to upload this immediately, and this has got to go on Facebook, and I have to express my outrage and my shock and my disdain, and I'm a social justice warrior, and I know this is the right thing to do to show my outrage over this.
Thank God we had a reporter standing by, Bella Baby, out at the grill. Jesus.
How many people have you known ever in your life who have ever reacted this way?
No, I surround myself with grown-ups.
Yeah, but even as a kid.
Yeah.
Never.
None.
Ever.
No. You don't snitch. That was a fucking rule.
Yeah.
When did that rule go away? You never snitch. It's terrible.
So here's the important part.
Oh, you haven't gotten to the important
No.
part? Let me strap in for this.
Here's her comment.
Okay, good.
I don't think anyone should accept that symbol.
Really?
Yeah, because she's the one she's the moral justice warrior here.
Thank you for speaking for me, Bella Baby.
Yeah, I don't think you or anyone else should ever accept this.
I don't think that I should ever have to hear from you again, you twat.
So this is all the self-importance that social media brings to people.
Yeah. You're just some fucking douche in some small town. Shut up!
Yeah. No, because people give it credence by saying, "You're right, baby. You're right."
No, you and your little friend circle, go have fun with it.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
But that's the problem, is that this social media gives everyone this idea that their opinion is so important.
Yeah.
I need to be recognized because I think that I need to make the rules for everyone.
Well, you know what's funny is at the beginning of this article, I was going to say what a dumbass this fucking restaurant owner is. Now I like him. I like that he didn't take it down. Good for him.
Yeah.
Fuck this broad.
Yeah. I don't think anyone should accept this symbol. White, black, Chinese, African, Asian, Mall told Sebia. Of course, the media always gets a hold of these stories.
Of course they do.
I don't accept it, and I don't think anyone should accept it.
Yeah, and who exactly the fuck are you?
Well, I'm BB Babel, or whatever the fuck her name is.
Bella Baby.
Yeah, whatever her name is. Whatever she goes by.
Yeah, shut up.
See, this is the thing. This social media emboldens people to think that they're so important. People are paying attention to me.
Yeah, pal.
Because my views matter, and I'm the one who everybody's looking at.
Ignorance, just idiocy.
So here we go. Commenters, see, this is what emboldens people. Commenters pointed out the mask allegedly representing the devil didn't have any horns, But others thought Mal was overreacting to a Halloween display.
And still others think that having a reaction either way is just plain lame. Whether it's a devil mask or a fucking hanging mask, who cares?
Right.
Why are you so fucking offended?
Yeah.
Just don't eat there. Dude, have you ever walked in a place that you just felt was scuzzy?
Yeah, I have.
What'd you do?
Just didn't go there anymore. Either walked out or didn't go there again.
Yeah, you just didn't go back.
Yeah. And you just
That's
forgot
gross.
about it and you went about your business.
Yeah. If I saw something that was offensive to me, which God knows what that would be, but if I saw something that was offensive, if I walked in and saw that gaping asshole on every table that we saw earlier, I probably wouldn't go to that restaurant a second time.
Of course not.
I'd be like, once is enough here. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm going to go somewhere a little more respectable.
I've been to places where it wasn't all that great, and I just like, I'm not going there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't have to go home. I'm going home, and I'm getting on Yelp, and I'm going to type my thing about this because I didn't like it.
That's right. I can't even imagine going to Yelp and leaving a bad review.
Yeah,
of
and
any-
it's just like, you know what? I'm not going there anymore. So what?
Yeah.
You go home, you jerk off, and you go to sleep.
Yeah.
You
Let
never-
me make my name known.
Yeah.
This restaurant was the Pits. 1 star.
Yeah, you fucking suck, man.
My french fries were cold, so no one should eat here. Ever. God, I hate people.
I know. But again, if we didn't have the scourge known as social media, we wouldn't be having a lot of these issues.
We'd be doing a 3-hour show.
Of course. So IDGAF, IDGAF.
Oh, IDGAF.
IDGAF.
What is that?
I don't know what that is. I'm going to assume it's a he.
That's a guy?
I'm assuming. I don't know that.
IDGAF?
Yeah, IDGAF commented, what it is, a devil or a person? The noose is offensive as hell.
Oh, shut up.
Offensive.
So now what? Every fucking dock where there's sailboats is offensive too?
I guess. Then another person commented, you deserve no apology and you're probably going to be sued.
So this girl or the place?
I have no idea.
I'm curious which one they think deserves the apology.
Still, Maul demanded an apology from the bar.
And that's Bebe?
Yeah, that's Bebe.
Oh, yeah, she ain't getting no
Yeah,
apology.
I demand an apology.
Good. I hope this guy doesn't give her. I apologize that you're such an oversensitive idiot. How's that?
But that's the whole thing. Is who are you to demand an apology?
No one owes you shit. If you don't like the way they do business, don't go there.
Yeah, but see, again, this goes back to this whole empowerment. You know what? I smelled something offensive. It stung my nostrils. You need to apologize to me.
Yeah, man.
I say, I don't get that.
Stupid.
It is. Another comment, honestly, I would just like their input, she said. Why do they have it there?
None of your fucking business. It's not their job to explain their business to you.
Well, apparently they must because I'm offended, so I'm in the position of power here. So you need to explain your position to me.
Oh, wrong. Okay, here's my explanation. Go shop somewhere else. There's your explanation. Do not be nice to this fucking idiot.
Right.
Idiots.
Here's a couple comments after the story.
Okay?
It's the media that makes certain individuals stand out. I know this lady probably reached out to the media, but you didn't have to take the bait. This is why people think their opinions matter.
Mm-hmm. Bingo.
The Roaring Twenties, the Great Depression of the 1930s, the Great Generation of the 1940s, the Civil Rights Movement of the 1950s, the space conquest of the 1960s, the women's rights movement of the 1970s, the tech boom of the 1980s, the internet years of the 1990s, the emergence of video games as a serious business in the 2000s, the complaints about Halloween costumes of the 2010s. There's something a little off here, isn't there?
Pretty much.
When I don't like the ambiance of a bar or restaurant, I don't go there. I don't make them change it.
Yeah. I can't even imagine if somebody came into my place and told me, you need to change this because I don't like it or whatever.
Yeah.
I'd be like, beat it. That would be my answer. Beat it.
Yeah.
If you went to social media and the media called me, I'd be like, yeah, my response was beat it. Don't come here. We're not changing shit.
Yeah. Next comment. Honestly, I would just like their input on it, she said. Why do they have it there? The answer, because he owns the place and he can.
Yeah, because he's the one that put 100 large down to fucking open his restaurant.
Right.
Not you, you fucking at most $12 spender.
Right.
Shut up. Get out of here.
In other news, the following items have been determined to be racist.
Oh, is this a new story?
No, this is a comment.
Oh, okay.
Pumpkin spice latte. The Friday the 13th movies, except for the second one. High occupancy volume lanes in Virginia. All girls' names beginning with the letter Q in Tennessee. The 1998 Chevy, what is this? The 1998 Chevy Cavalier, unless it's painted blue, then they're just as offensive. In-flight meals, Berber carpeting, the Doppler radar, L'Oreal hair dye, number 6, gravel roads, pear trees, but only in season, the January 1978 edition of Boys Life magazine, Alvarez guitars, pie charts, laboratory rats, and saying the word kumquat, henceforth known as the K word. Did I miss anything?
All right, that guy's funny.
Yes.
Snarky asshole.
Right.
I love it.
The decoration apparently wasn't taken down immediately after Halloween. What does this mean? At 12:01 on November 1st or one day after? 2, 3, what is the time limit on decorations?
Yeah. People don't take down their fucking Christmas lights usually till like March half the time you're still seeing them.
Sure.
Idiot.
Just don't go to the bar anymore. There were all kinds of bars for different people.
Mm-hmm.
Jasmine Mall is one person, so let's correct the title of the article. Jasmine Mall is offended by a Halloween display. How easy is that?
Yeah. There you go. Agree with that one.
Jasmine Mall's Christmas list, more coloring books, and a safe space in every building.
And a roll of pennies for dinner.
Right. So how bad do you hate these people?
Dude, I can't stand them. I hate when you do these stories because then I get all revved up and don't sleep.
So that's what's going on with social media and political correctness.
Glad I don't have to deal with either. More and more, I deal with it less and less.
Right.
I just fucking can't stand it. It's just ridiculous.
Well, again, this is one of the other reasons why I personally have railed against social media. Because everybody is so important these days.
You know what? You know what's really, I'm going to say frustrating, at least to me, it's frustrating, is when social media came out, and not so much MySpace as Facebook, but when Facebook debuted, it seemed like it was going to be such a fucking cool thing.
Okay.
It really did. And you know, I know you didn't see it this way. You were thinking way further down the road than me, I guess.
I was just like, this is going to be bad.
I just really thought, I was like, man, people that I haven't heard from in a long time, I can keep, semi in touch with, and maybe, I honestly thought of it as maybe I would use it to like stoke some relationships that maybe I might have kept in high school, but because there wasn't a way to communicate, then now I could communicate with it. And on top of that, I also saw it for my military friends too.
Okay.
Because I'd fallen away from a lot of my military friends that I looked at as like really close friends, when we were going through the military together.
Mm-hmm.
I traveled the world with these people. So I was like, man, this is going to be really kind of cool. And man, it has turned into everything but that. The last thing I do is keep up with fucking friends and family.
Of course.
On fucking social media. Instead, I'm arguing with fucking knotheads. Instead now dude, and it's even crazy now, I get about 15 friend requests a week on Facebook. And I'm just going to tell everybody again that if you send me a friend request, I'm going to deny it. I'm deleting them. I do not accept anymore. But I get them every week, and I look at it. I look at the names, and sometimes I'll look at the profile, and it's like, I don't fucking know you. I don't know you. Why would I want to be your friend? Why do I want to know what fucking Bill Smith in fucking Montana, what him and his wife Joanne are doing on Thursday? Why do I fucking care? Why do people care what me, even if they listen to me on the radio or read the books or whatever, why do they want to know what I'm doing in my personal life? Why do they want to know that I'm going to dinner with my mom on Tuesday or whatever? It makes no kind of fucking sense to me anymore.
Because everybody's got to live vicariously through your experiences.
Why? Go do something.
And well, again, I agree with you. I agree 100% with you that go live your own life.
Yeah. Get out there.
What did you do before social media?
Yeah. Did you just sit in your house? The things that I do share these days, like concert videos or stuff when I'm out. Yeah, I share that stuff because A, it's related to the show in some way. And B, I get it. So not everybody is, available or can afford to go or whatever. So I throw fucking, the occasional video out here and there. But, dude, why does everybody want to follow what the fuck I'm doing? Or why do they think that I want to follow what they're doing is more the point. I get it. I have some notoriety. But why do they think that all they're doing is listening to me? So why the fuck do I want to fucking see that your fucking niece had a baby? Why do you think I want to see that your fucking cousin just got a new job at fucking Advance Auto Parts in fucking Tuscaloosa? I don't. Just stop. Social media has become everything it is not what I wanted. It's everything but what I fucking thought it was going to be. It's just a treasure trove of shitheads.
Here is the tell on the way that I view social media for me personally.
Yeah.
How addictive is social media to where a killer who's mowing down people in a nightclub can stop long enough to post something on social media and then continue killing people?
Yeah. Well, dude, he's not even the first one.
Yeah, but I'm just using that as an example. Who would think, hey, I just shot 15 people. I need to post something on social media and then I'll go back to my killing.
Dude, you remember the guy the dude that turned on his phone and then walked up and shot the guy?
Yeah.
Like 2-3 years ago, I guess that would have been now. That was another guy. He was so addicted to social media, he needed to capture it.
Yeah, of course.
Or that other guy that was like the serial killer that was going around shooting people. And every time he was going live on his Facebook. He was doing Facebook Live and shooting people. This is like it's a common thing now. You see somebody aiming your phone at you, you better fucking run.
But I can't even imagine a guy walks into a crowded nightclub, throws smoke bombs around, whips out his pistol, starts shooting people, and go, "Hey, wait a minute! I gotta post something on Facebook real quick."
Yeah, I gotta get that one.
Right. So you take whatever it takes, 30 seconds, a minute.
Yeah.
Got to post something on Facebook, and then you go back about your shooting.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, everybody's hiding under a table or something.
But I can't even imagine that would be even a thought. I would think, again, I'm not a killer. I have no idea, but I would think that, man, either the cops are going to come in here, or I have to blow myself away, or I need to figure out an escape route, or whatever is, whatever his objective is there. Oh, I got to kill 6 more people if I'm going to make my goal.
Yeah.
But instead he's thinking, I've got to go on Facebook and post something real quick.
What gets me is I'm stunned that this guy wasn't Facebook Living it.
Yeah.
I really am. I mean, that he was doing still Facebooks. What an amateur.
Yeah.
I mean, my God.
Man, what a faggot.
Yeah. He barely did it right.
Yeah.
He should have been Facebook Live in the whole thing.
He wasn't using Facebook to its full potential.
Yeah. Should have got himself a selfie stick so he could hold the phone out and film himself shooting people.
Right.
He's damn near doing that anyway.
Of course.
Jesus. I don't know. You're right. Social media just stinks.
It does.
People just need to get away from it. And I think, truthfully, I think people are.
They are. I did see an article this week that even the millennials, they said that they've lost 44% of millennials on their mobile apps.
On social media or Facebook? On
Facebook.
Yeah, the kids don't use Facebook at all anymore.
Yeah, I know, but they said that it's dropped 44%.
Yeah, because the kids they're all about Instagram. The kids love the Instagram, and they love the Snapchat for for sending pussy pics and whatever.
Of course,
that's what they're using. They're using Snapchat, and they're using fucking Instagram.
Right.
None of them are most of them aren't using Twitter even. Twitter and Facebook is what the old people do.
Right.
And I think more and more people are. I can only judge by myself and. My friends that I have, I personally have unfollowed. Well, I can tell you the numbers. Let me open up Facebook here. Because I know that I have like 35 people that I actually follow. And I have, how many friends? I have 663 friends. And I follow like 30. So the other 630 I don't see.
Right.
Because I don't want to see. I don't care. And I mean, I've unfollowed them for various reasons. Political shit, or I just don't know them, or whatever, back when I was still accepting friend requests.
Right.
But, and I at one time I had the limit. I had the 4,999 friends, but I deleted that many. And you know what? I haven't missed a single one of them. There's not been one time I've gone back and said, man,
wonder what they're doing today.
No, not at all. Hasn't happened. Haven't heard from this guy in a while. Let me go find out what they're doing. That hasn't happened yet. Couldn't give a fuck. Honestly, I could cut this 663 down to 30 and I'd be good.
Right.
I don't need it. I'm really am kind of done with it. It's a disaster. It's just garbage.
Yep. Well, it's just turned into a personal shit show these days.
It really has.
It's all about me, man. It's about my thoughts. Everybody should think the way that I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's more people in the world than you, and not everybody thinks your way.
Right. No, they don't. But everybody. I'm just curious. Do you think that like certain like neighborhoods use it more, or racial thing, or any of that thing, or is it just stupid?
No, I think it's all self-grandizing, to be honest with you.
So
it's a competition among individuals to say, look at me, look how popular I am, look at how I think. this is what I do.
Yeah. But it is different, though, in the, like, you remember on MySpace. When you were on MySpace, part of the goal was to have the most friends.
Yeah, that's what that, what was her name? Katila or Katila,
Tila
whatever.
Tequila,
whatever, yeah.
Yeah. But that was like the thing, was to have the most friends.
Yeah, you're collecting friends.
Yeah, but Facebook's not really like that. You know, I don't know. Can't ever remember anybody saying to me, well, you only have however many, whatever. You know, most people don't even know how many they have. You know, it's not that. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's that fucking desire to bitch it. The part that gets me, and I'm going to say this, even though that I've been wildly guilty of this as well. So this is absolutely me calling myself a hypocrite with what I'm about to say. The thing I don't get is why we, and I'll say we because I'm part of it.
As a collective society.
Yes. Why we decide that we want to go out there and argue with someone we don't know. You know, you get into Facebook and you see somebody and somebody will say something like, I don't know. Jesus was a pedophile. Just making anything up. And for whatever, and it'll be a friend of somebody that I've, you know, like I might be friendly with them, but not close friends. It'll be like a casual friend, and it'll be their friend. So it's just clearly somebody that in a million years I would never speak to in my life. But yet I'll be the first one in there to be like, fuck you, man.
Yeah, of course.
Let me tell you the 400 points on why that statement is false, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, why are we, in the old days, you just didn't do that. You know, if you overheard somebody, if you were in a, I don't know, I can only go back to high school, but if you were in a gym, you know, like in high school, and you overheard somebody having a conversation and you didn't agree with their point, what would you do?
You just keep on walking.
There was no chance of you ever said, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Not to interrupt here, but yeah. I'm going to.
Yeah, because you're liable to get a fist to your face.
Yeah.
But in social media, there's no chance of that happening unless somebody knows where you live and they drive to your house. Like we've read a few stories where somebody's gunned somebody down in their front yard.
Yeah.
Because they got into some kind of a Facebook war.
Yeah.
But for the most part, yeah, you just kind of mind your own business and go about your own business. And you just like, you know what? I don't agree with whatever it is they were saying, but it doesn't affect me. Go on about your business.
And I'm getting to that point now where I just don't answer anybody. I'm done. And I'm going to answer these people in the chat room that are saying Chris loves Facebook. That would be Neely's butthole and Phil Ooze. I don't anymore. I'm not going to say I never did. But I don't anymore. I hate fucking using it. And believe me, if I wasn't making several $1,000s a month using Facebook and Twitter and that shit, I would be completely off it. And I'm going to read you a text that just came in from the lovely Holly.
Okay.
That says, still have never regretted deleting Facebook. It's an online dumpster fire.
It is.
So there you go. That's the lovely Holly.
Yeah, I know. The lovely Holly should regale me with some lovely pictures.
Me too. She owes me a photo.
Yeah.
She's been owing me a photo for 6 months.
Our Canadian lovely up there.
She is hot too.
Mm-hmm. She is. She's
a little hottie.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way she sawed off the sleeves on her CMS shirt.
What? I just have, for her profile picture in my phone, it's just, you know how it's like the little circle picture?
Yeah.
It's just her boob.
All right.
Just her tit. Yeah. Every time I get a text from her, I'm like, God, I hope. My biggest fear is that it's going to come up on my phone, like when I'm in a meeting or something.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
So good.
Yep.
All right, well, let's take a break, and then we'll come back and we'll wrap up the show.
All right.
I'm going to play something from Brittany Fox, Long Way to Live.
Mm-hmm.
And this song was featured in a video game, I believe.
Okay.
And this features Tommy Paris on lead vocal. And the name of this tune is called Turn On.
Cool.
So here it is. It's Brittany Fox exclusively here
on your Classic Metal Show.
Hey, this is Tommy Paris of Brittany Fox. I listen to the Classic Metal Show.